Like really dapper.
Stop watching hentai. Be a good boy and do what you're told.
Like that.
Marriage is a trap. By the time you see this, it will be
Few
too
words for
late.
Josh.
Good luck, don't be too weird, Anna. I've got nothing to say, done it twice.
Done it, man. Yeah,
The same lady.
Second time round. Few words for Josh.
About bloody time.
There we go. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. You'll love it. Say congratulations, Joshua.
Beautiful. We're all green. You're full Hollywood glasses. I can feel it. It was a gamble.
Can't beat simple black.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is actually. So this time I wasn't the one freaking out in the bathroom doing the eyeliner and getting it like this time I calm back and
I got a different.
I think it's
Yeah, you just seem so cool with it.
I was looking forward to being I don't even remember what they looked like last year. Like, I have to go get
Such a rush.
Yeah.
So,
I tried to pick one.
Oh, they're in the fridge. They're in a container in the fridge.
Big container.
Clear with blue.
What? No, it's a big container.
No, they're in a clear container.
No, it's just a big.
You got it? You got it?
Where do you see the size of this container?
I've seen it. Your husband's weird. He was like, are you standing next to Josh? I can't see what he means. I was like, the big container.
What? Is it these flowers? There's no other ones.
oh, we'll need to go and get Elise's luggage. That was the only thing that's in the back of our car.
I love those dresses.
Cam sent us one for now.
They're not that dirty. Look at his.
They're there for about 10.
Oh, she's not rusty.
No. I think we might love them with friends.
Did the cloud go over?
No.
And it's got
Oh, I see it! I see it!
You're scaring me.
You can tell they're siblings. Yeah.
Just girl and boy version.
There's someone's getting
Harry's showing his.
Can you believe I know his number off by heart? I know Josh's number off by heart. I haven't seen
Oh, the
that.
hay is bad. I have his number.
I know, like, I don't like his number. Oh, yeah, that's why.
Josh, you tell me we got flowers.
Bethany, I love your suit.
Like, just stab me. It's fine. We are all struggling.
I'm really
Very fun in her dress.
Mum, how are you doing it? I know, I scratched my nose and I forgot how to take off.
Do you trust me?
Why don't you go up?
You're a registered nurse, I believe.
No stabbing your partner.
I just can't figure this out.
Can I do it?
No! I will do it. Yeah, I got a flower, but we on struggle street right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, this is, you're the only one with like it actually attached.
I'm happy to do it.
Go! I've started.
I have been. I have been. Wait, is he stabbing?
No, she stabbed herself.
Can you stab him for the camera, Lisa? Lisa, can you stab him just for the camera? Can we hear him scream?
Enjoying this.
Hey Josh, look at that guy's shirt behind him. Look at that guy's shirt behind him. What's it say? Death Carrot. Who's that? Who the hell is Death Carrot? It's got to be a heavy metal band. Hey Tim, how you going, buddy? Good to see you again.
You too. What is that?
Oh, it's just a camera. I just like getting a bit of random stuff, you know, everyone getting ready and flipping around, you know.
I apologise that you're not wearing one this time. They're all planned for last time, but because my friend was doing it, I reduced it. I do have a corsage for Nana because she's 87 and the oldest family member.
That's not a drama at all.
But we missed it too.
Never apologise for being nice.
You got sacked.
Well, I was doing as well. Oh, there's good greener.
Look at you, Monique. Look at you, you're blossoming, girl. Did you feel it?
What?
Well, you know, like really amazing. Yeah. You should. Look at the concentration, Nick. Why don't you stick your tongue out? That'll help you fix it.
Look at this point.
A kid coming because it was so much being quiet, they couldn't come anywhere.
I'm trying today. I'm gonna unbend that. Hold on.
I got an idea. Give it here for a second. So it's through the hole.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't you just have like the pin coming up?
Oh yeah. Because it's so long.
Much easier to do.
Are you going to be like this all day?
No, we're dropping them home after the photos.
Yeah, it's just chill.
No. I shan't. Remember, I've got a smile. Practice. Show me a smile.
Just as I said.
Siblings and partners, because we missed that one.
Yep,
Siblings and partners.
I think your mum would.
Yeah,
with you guys.
Yes.
Yep, you're up next.
Yeah, we've got to have a... Yep.
Hurry.
Personal.
I know.
The struggle is real. Are you going to throw it on the dance floor later and dance?
Smash Patreon.
Are we all going to dance around it later?
Yeah.
You're going to put it in the middle of the floor and we'll dance around it?
Oh, there's not much money in the text.
Record. Tell me because I'm so inappropriate.
Why?
Oh, you wouldn't.
And you don't think he is?
Will she have a list?
Organised?
Now,
So you can have a
Are
list.
we
I've
off?
got to wait.
The one off Freybirds.
Hey mate, how are you? Yeah, pretty good. Think you can make it? Oh, it's camera. Say something funny, Liza.
Oh yeah, hello. That's funny.
Oh, you're hilarious. See?
Funny enough, yeah. Okay.
Not really.
All right, well, isn't it exciting? Why don't we welcome this amazing bridal party again? Come on. It's been a long wait for this celebration. Now, I was going to be the one marrying these guys, and it was an absolute honour to be asked to do that. And but I was getting a COVID test when they called and said, "We're going to do it today." And
Amy, Monique, and Bethany. Yeah, Free Sisters, he's a very lucky person. Even though we're all up here, don't worry, we're going to take inspiration from the bride, short and sweet. If you know our family, that's it's borderline impossible, but we promise we'll do our best.
We are so excited to be standing here at our brother's second wedding to his first one. And all jokes aside, it really is one wonderful to have the opportunity to finally finish what we started last year in what felt like an adrenaline-fueled race before lockdown for love to win.
Too short. Our Josh is an eccentric character, and as his sisters, we've had front row seats to the many different versions of him throughout the years. Some entertaining, some downright painful. But all of them have led you to the man today that we are proud to call our brother. Safe to say, this version of you with Kerryn is our favourite. A close second is the time that you made us feel like we were part of a celebrity posse when travelling through an airport and you looked like Harry Potter. Even though you were still in denial that you did, we remain convinced that there is some kind of wizardry involved in manifesting that you were going to marry a doctor and finding a beautiful wife and life with Kerryn.
Josh has always had a special place in our hearts as our favourite brother. Kerryn, this wins you the place of our favourite sister-in-law.
We are so lucky to have the kind of relationship that we do with Josh. We've gone on many an adventure together, can talk to each other about the not so great moments in life, and will always have a safe space in each other. He is the biggest supporter for people that he loves, sometimes to a fault. For example, when I was in active labour with my son at the hospital, Josh was so excited about being an uncle that he actually turned up, and I'm pretty sure that I screamed at somebody to tell him to leave.
Josh has always been a really crazy yet really caring big brother. One time when I was in high school and my mom and dad were away, Josh took me to see my first horror movie at the cinema. It was a really intense movie, but it was really awesome. When he dropped me home and he went back to his place, he called me to check if I was okay, and he was freaking out, saying, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe I left you home alone. I'm freaking out. I'm a horrible brother. Are you okay?" I was totally fine, but his concern was very, very sweet.
As his sibling, I've earned the right to say that Josh can be a pain. But when it comes down to it, he has the biggest heart of gold. He's actually always the first person to tell you how proud of you he is, and he doesn't hesitate to say, "You look beautiful." Like, he's just really from the heart and really genuine. I remember as a kid, Amy and Josh would tease me about my red hair, and they would call me Rusty Nail. It's funny. When we were a bit older, Josh pulled me aside and actually said, "Oh, you know, I think your hair's beautiful, and I'm so sorry I ever said that." As far as Amy goes, I'm still waiting for her.
It is these things that make me sure that the woman that he loves is going to be well taken care of through the ups and downs of the versions of forever that they have promised each other.
Kerryn, thank you for not only seeing straight through Josh's BS and actively challenging his strong opinions. You're not at all what we expected, and trust us, that is such a good thing. I'm looking forward to many more bizarre family dinners, you know what we're talking about, and admiring your beautiful talents and future crafternoons and just time together getting to know you.
You really are an exceptionally special lady. After all, there are very few things that Josh has an undying love for. Lego, painting miniature figurines, emo music, board games, his Nintendo Switch, so congratulations for making it to his top 6.
Kerryn and Josh, we wish you every happiness in marriage and are exceptionally proud to call you both family.
May your life be full of laughter. After all, nobody makes you laugh harder than Josh. He will see your madness and raise you by one.
May your life never be as painful as stepping on Lego with bare feet.
And may your life be as full of love as you are on your wedding day. Well, wedding days. So please raise a glass. Invisible glass. Hip hip hooray to the Shadikos. Lisa, Scott. We're Joshua's side, the other side, and the mother always Joshua. Every time I hear Josh, I get like a jolt. So it's not that I have a tick, it's you're all annoying me. My children think I'm embarrassing. I'll do my best. I'd like to thank Susan, Tim and family and friends of the Proctor family for literally putting all of this together. Being a first-time mother of the groom, what an easy job. The girls' wedding, I was in there, we were doing all the bits and pieces. I was almost begging, have you got anything for me to do? I didn't even find out until yesterday a time for today. Kerryn, you need to work on that. John 1. I feel our families are polar opposites. Susan and Co, very type A, exceptionally organised. We have one of those in our entire family. Monique, over there, type A. The rest of us, definitely a B type. They do say opposites attract. So we are hoping for a very long friendship bonded by this beautiful union. Joshua, my second born, he has had the absolute ability since birth to push me to my absolute limits. He is the reason I need to know why for everything, much to the annoyance of most around me and especially the builders recently. Kerryn, this is a gift for you over here. A gift which is tried and tested to make your life easier with my boy Joshua. A little story behind it. As a parent, I was never a smacker. Now, there was one particular day. Oh, Joshua, do you remember this day? You were in a mood annoying your sisters and myself, and I told you, get outside. Now, it was an exceptionally hot day. It was a summer's day. It was hot, and I'm thinking, oh no, he's going to die of dehydration. So I went to the freezer and got 2 Super Dupers, and I went outside and I've got here, because he was in trouble. So I gave him his ice blocks. He was as happy as a pig in mud. He was outside, away from all of us. We were just as happy. We were inside, away from him. It was a win-win situation. So, Kerryn, welcome to our madhouse. Never be worried about bringing out the Super Dupers.
Gift
after everyone's had a bit of a speech because I use all your material, but I'll give it a go. Anyway, Mum always wanted a doctor in the family, not because they help people or when they're sick or in a time of need, but they get paid heaps. So looks like she's going to get one. Welcome, Dr. Kerryn Shadiko. Very proud to have you in our family. Hopefully you can introduce the good brainy genes. Would like that. Anyway, Josh, what a super trooper. When he was little, his sisters used to call him Punciana Bush. Remember that one? And he used to get so riled up, he got upset, he'd go red in the face, and he'd carry on, and then years later he said, "What's a Punciana Bush, Dad?" I said, "Oh, it's something your sister's made up because it pushes your hot buttons." Growing up, Josh always got up at first light. I'm going to talk a lot about Josh because obviously I know about Josh, but he always got up at first light to start the day, and he had a delightful awkwardness about him that we just loved. Anyway, he only likes one friend at a time growing up. He always had one mate, one friend. So it looks like it's your turn now, Kerryn. I hope you're up for the challenge. As Josh's dad, I got called up to the school so many times, it would have been quicker to just enrol. I love walking through the playground. So I'm walking through the playground, greeted by all the really tall kids, they're going, "Oh, you're Shadiko's dad." I thought, "Oh, is this a proud moment or am I going to have a fight at lunchtime?" I never quite worked it out. Kerryn is an absolute sport. She gets involved in everything. We've had her out in the boat. She just jumps in, splashes around. She has a great time, needs no encouragement. But we went out for dinner one night and we had tea and Kerryn said, "Oh, can I have a drive?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So she jumps in the car, puts the seat forward, right forward, accelerated to the floor, flying down the road. I remember going, "I like this girl. She's got a bit of sprite." Anyway, it was pretty good. Yeah, by the way, you gave me a new set of tyres. Let me just get back on track here. It's been a great honour to see Josh and Kerryn's love story evolve. I love the insight today about the glacial slowness of the whole procedure. I thought that was beautiful, and I get it. But I can honestly say that I've never seen Josh happier, and it's obvious. He's always grabbing Kerryn and they're holding hands. They're playing board games together. They're just so beautiful together. And that shines through. I really love it. It's just so nice to be part of a caring and lovely family as well. And to be part of this family. So I think that. So congratulations, guys. Raise a toast. I didn't bring a glass up, but raise a toast. Josh and Kerryn, love you guys. That's from all of our family too.
Grade level, so let's get this underway. Hello and thank you all for coming today. It took some of us a long time to get here. Some of us didn't even make it. And I think that's why it's so important we have celebrations like this. Celebrations of love and opportunities to come together and express that love to each other. Not just the love I have for my wife, but the love we share for one another. In this gestalt of love I receive from all of you, this is what shaped me and allowed me to fall in love with someone so completely that I decided to commit the rest of my life to her. Our love is like a Lego flower. I've had the opportunity to spend...
Wait, you missed the punchline.
Our love is like a Lego flower.
He needs to say everlasting, not painful to say.
So I've had the opportunity to spend a year now with Kerryn, and I can't say it's been hard or any such cliche that we're taught about marriage from the media. And I won't go on a tirade about this, but I will say that marriage and even love gets a bad rap in the media. They don't tell you about the companionship that lasts past the closing credits for a rom-com, or the higher level it raises you to through that vulnerability and accountability to another. It has increased the richness of my life, and I would encourage everyone here to be open to not just romantic love, but to loving one another. So often we forget to express this love, but tonight I'd like to take 15 seconds of your time to silently reflect on those people who've loved us and made us into who we are. Those who've cared for us and wanted the best for us in life. All right, 15 seconds, I'll count it out. Thank you all for that and indulging me. I did lift that bit from Mr. Rogers, but I thought it was important. So having you all here with us just means the world to Kerryn and I. To be surrounded by so many cherished people in our lives is a blessing, and I can't thank you all enough for it. I'm very lucky like that. How many people get along with all of their siblings? I don't do anything for my sisters. What about you, your siblings, partners? I mean, I've had these guys as brothers since they came into my life. The first time I met them, they were just there for me, and I've loved them ever since. And now I get Naomi and John, I get Joel and Tamika as well. I get to care for them on that level too. It's truly wonderful. And parents, I've got a father that I adore, Neil, who's been a father to me my whole life. I mean, I've got Scott, who's my stepdad, who cared for me and raised me since I was a kid. It's pretty unfair to have that many good father figures in my life. And now I get to add Tim to that as well. It's wonderful.
And lanterns.
Yeah. And I've got my darling mother who has nurtured me my whole life, right over there. And now I get Mama P, Susan, who's welcomed me into the fold of her children and just made me feel like I slot right in. And so now we're going to say thanks to a bunch of people here tonight. We've got, the bridesmaids who went out of their way to come early, help set up. We've got, the Miskoviches, my homeboys over there. Thank you guys. Sam, you've been a huge help with this whole thing. Thank you. Samuel was here the other day too, helping out. Who else we got?
Matthew and
Matthew, yeah.
Uncle Roger, who's made sure that the arm is not going to fall on anybody. Auntie Debbie is personally acquainted with every fold in the napkins.
Yeah. Tim and Susan, who made so many lanterns, big lantern maker himself. I've got intimately acquainted with each and every one of these lanterns, and I got to tell you, they are very beautiful. And Tim, you are just a legend. How many pieces are there in there?
996.
996 individual pieces of timber, all hand planed. It's just an absurd amount of work, and thank you so much for it. And look, thank you to all of you guys who made it out here tonight, making the time to be a part of our family. Thanks, guys.
Yay.
So we're going to move on to cutting the cake, and so we'll.
Can you reach, Kerryn?
Let's give it to you. And so if you want to take a moment, we're going to move in this direction, and we're going to, Josh's most favourite part of the evening, we're going to move to their first dance. And so if you do want to gather round, grab your phones, let's make it as awkward as possible for Josh. Awkward is not where he's at.
The
No, you want to go up by us. No, I'm good. What's going on?
Well, she beat me a dance and then she beat me a pool and the chickies found out there was nobody else in the room and it was closing time was when I stood on the stool. Dancing down the college and I just do whatever heard her gonna think it's so sweet. I could put her in the body using a beat for beat. Why could hear that voice playing on repeat for weeks? In fact, how far she was singing her beat. And she played it really and I even found that she fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand and baby I just wanna dance. Pretty little Galway girl. My pretty little Galway girl. My pretty little Galway girl. My pretty little Galway girl. Welcome and it's closing time. I was holding her hand was holding mine. Now cold, we'll spill a smoke, whiskey and wine. It's been about long for the cold air of the night. Won't be home until you know me inside. You finish some Doritos and a bottle of wine. I'm gonna put you on something like that.
Do it, darling, Mum.
A perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. And baby, I just wanna dance. Pretty little Galway girl. My 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 pretty little Galway girl. If you got is it any wonder the sweet sound I've been waiting for so long, and I finally found someone so we're writing on the wall as we got this magical fantasy. Now with the machine in our eyes, there's no way to do this so we take each other's hand, cause we seem to understand, but can't see. Just remember, you're the one friend I can't get enough of. Tell you something, this could be hell because I have the time of my life. Never felt this way before. I swear it's the truth, and I know you. With my body and soul, was you more than ever knew. So just to let it go, don't be afraid, lose control. Yes, I know what's on your mind. You say with me tonight. Be like love, watch that scene, be the dancing queen. What does he can turn out on? You're fine and you're strong. You get good shit. You are the dancing queen. Now you've seen only 17. Dancing queen, feel like
It was great. It was nice to actually just get to it.
Yeah. It's nice to hang out. I loved it. Well, I think they both had a great time.
Yeah, we like to exit. That was their plan.
Yeah, just to exit really quick.